They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a squad from the back, the Kent State Golden Flashes, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Golden Flashes ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. On the run from inside his own 5. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense is on the field for the first time today. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they...
Oh, he's got some space! He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
That's a really nice run right there. And one of the things I love about him, he runs with such physicality and with the toughness. Do you think Woody Hayes, the great Ohio State coach, would have loved to have this guy in his backfield? His running style just marries so well with that. When you think about Ohio State and their tradition at running back, right? With all the athletes they've had throughout the decades, this guy was meant to play in the shoe.
The Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Catch in the middle, it's Porter. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Slants are very tough to cover, but they become way tougher when you got a big body wide receiver like that. It's almost like basketball where he's boxing you out. He gets inside real quick, uses that big body to shield you off, and even if you're playing man-to-man, you just got to get him on the ground and try to disrupt him some way.
Grabbed over the middle, it's Graham. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to...
Going for it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Off the play fake on first down. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. And this defense, this crowd, this atmosphere, it can rattle an offense in a hurry.
You can shake them up. When you can get to the quarterback and affect them, we all know they become very human. They start seeing things. And with this crowd, they can't hear anything. This place is going absolutely nuts. Nice job rushing the passer, igniting the crowd.
Back to throw, it's Tomlinson. Fires to the big fella. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. And the Golden Flashes racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, after getting that takeaway, this offense is needing some points, and that's a big completion there on 3rd down. Good job reading the coverage. The offense is going to stay on the field. They want to keep this momentum going, and that last completion, that was big.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. On the run, it's Hicks. Plows through the defense. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good gain there. The Golden Flashes have their offense in high gear. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Finds his man. It's Hunter. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm,
turning it on. Gives him the big stiff arm. He's got 42 yards rushing now. What a way to start this season. And the Golden Flashes trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
The best running backs are the guys that can just sniff out the end zone. That running back showed you all of his freakish ability on that play.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. So a drive there of 84 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They'll start this one from the 29 on 1st down. Back to throw, it's Sayin. Rushes on him. At the 40, there he goes. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks. The offense sets up shop at the 46 on 1st down. He might want another play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. A 1st down run in the red zone. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. They have set the tone in this one already inside a minute to play in a wild first quarter. To the air, it's Tomlinson. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The pull and throw off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Pocket breaking down. With the catch, it's Hicks. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw again. This time it's complete. Pick up a 5. They'll need 5 more on third down. The golden flashes want to move quickly. Looking to throw, it's Tomlinson. A strike downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, first down. The give out of the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Now, guys, when you think about Kent State, during the offseason, they go out, they get a top 25 recruiting class. That's nothing to scoff at. But the question is, how do they move up from here, David?
Well, and how do these talented young guys perform at this level, right? We don't really know. I mean, top 25 class is good. It's not elite, but how do these guys perform, Palmer, early, day one in their career?
Yeah, they're going to have to grow up pretty quick because we expect to see a lot of these guys play meaningful snaps in this game here today as well. I think that's what the fans really want to see here today.
And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And this one splits the uprights. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Leaves it with the back. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that is exactly how you draw it up. You get to the quarterback, but you get the football out. You hit him, you try to rake it out. Great job by the defense. Getting the sack, getting the fumble.
They'll send the back in motion. Dropping back, it's Tomlinson. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job. On the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. A QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals.
Quarterback making adjustments. Wants to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Buckeyes! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Bowling Green. We promise to keep you posted on what goes down in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. And the golden flashing. It's moving quickly to the line. Off play action. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
The ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got some room to run. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Ohio State. There's still plenty of time here. The huge momentum on their side.
Huge momentum. Way to get out the gates early. Early in the game to get up a couple scores, that is a beautiful thing. Takes the pressure off, puts the pressure immediately on the other side of the football. What a start.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, it's a 21-10 game. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Catch in the middle. It's Fisher. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Golden Flashes will have it first and 10.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. And the Golden Flashes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. The play-action fake. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to pass, it's Tomlinson. And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back.
Found the seam on the left. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch? The Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Back to pass on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Roberts. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down. They'll ride the hot hand. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Pulls it in. It's Hunter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
You just can't hit the quarterback like that. The defender got caught red-handed. So they'll get a fresh set of downs thanks to that roughing the passer penalty. It's first and 10. Back to throw. It's Tomlinson. Gets it out quickly. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
Man, that's a big mistake. And listen, I'm still going to force feed my playmakers. If I'm that quarterback, I'm that OC, I'm walking over to that guy and be like, listen, it's okay. It's a little bit of a mistake. We're still going to find ways to get you the rock. You're too important to this team not to give you the football.
Great place to start for this offense. Might be calling a hot route. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got his man on the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Buckeyes in the hurry up. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Smith. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Pressure coming. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're going to have coverage helping out on that receiver.
And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And the returner will be knocked down. So the offense has had enough. They'll take a knee and wrap up this first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the back. Looking for a man. It's Tomlinson. Takes the easy completion. Boom.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Third down play from the gun. Lost one deep down the right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Golden Flashes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position.
First and 10.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Smith. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Smith. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Ohio State. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. They go to the ground. Nudges ahead for 1 out to the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. Don't force the football. You already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice job pulling it down, scrambling, getting the first down. Now you got to keep it going.
Trying play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. Looking downfield, it's Tomlinson. Lets it fly on the move. Reels it in down the left side. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. And the Golden Flashes are on the move. Under fire. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. So now it's second and long. Power football with the run. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Golden Flashes looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the left. Makes a grab at the 6-yard line. It's first and goal. And the Golden Flashes, once back up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Lets it go to the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. Motion from the wideout. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Give him 6. Touchdown, Kent State.
With that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the second half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They still have a cushion, but you don't want to feed that hope with unproductive drives. To the air, it's Sayin. Setting up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Smith. Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. can't handle one-on-one. Remember that great game Joey Galloway had against Michigan State in '93?
Joey Galloway, one of the most overrated Ohio State receivers that I've ever seen. It's personally ever worked with. But no, just speed, just big guys, great offensive, designed around guys that are game breakers out wide that really stretch the heck out of your defense.
Running back searching for a hole. Just ran him over. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Smith. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
Snagged in the middle. It's Graham. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Buckeyes line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You've got to just keep getting positive yards. You've got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Toss sweep to the right. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. They had this drive going, but they face a 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Quickly complete. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. Trying to surge it in. Touchdown, Buckeyes! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point, and game 1 going exactly how they scripted it.
And he's going to try to return this one. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23.
2nd down coming up.
Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking for a man. It's Bohannon. Quickly to the tight end. Turning it on. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Martin. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Now the play fake. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play...
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. The Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's the pressure. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Under fire. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. There he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep that thing just ticking, Palmer.
They're just imposing their will, Dave, and that's something that we've seen, I think, all game. Up front, they've been the more physical team. They're the ones that's getting pushed and that's getting movement, and it's carrying over all the way here deep into the 4th quarter.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
The give, and tick, 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 tick. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. He's up to 90 yards rushing, and he's making his presence felt in this first game. So close to cashing it in for this offense.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Come on, set!
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Sayin. Wide out, time to get it in. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And the returner goes down. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. To the air on first down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They're dealing with a second and long. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. They get him up rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. And the golden flashes will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Hauls it in, looking for space. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. The offense changing the play. Trying to turn the corner on the right. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not.
Breaks into the open. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Bully ball on third and short. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do.
He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
Getting aggressive here and going for 2.
Lasso! Lasso!
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Throw to the end zone, picked off.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a two-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle.
And the Kent State offense will take over 1st and 10.
They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.